Hello, my name is Martin Monis. I'm going to be doing a little about the Jim Crow laws for you. The Jim Crow laws were pretty much named after a racist performer who made fun of blacks. He'd use makeup, go on stage and mock them. The laws basically stated it's alright to segregate people as long as you treated each other equally. However, not everyone was treated equally, mainly black people. They had people such as the KKK after them. The KKK would basically go out and lynch them during their sleep. Lynching is like hanging someone just for not doing anything.
I am now going to talk about how these laws were challenged. Some people that challenged these laws were Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and the people who did the sit-ins. Rosa Parks was considered to be the mother of civil rights movement. She was basically going on a bus when she was sitting in the middle and there was not enough seats for white people. She would not move to the back. She liked her seat where it was. She was arrested. The following day, mass boycotting was arranged. Boycotting involved no one taking buses. They were all going together in taxis, cabs, or carpools. The black people made up to 70% of the bus fares. Most of them were fired for being late to work. This went on for 13 months. Word spread from America to as far as Singapore. They were finally making a difference.
Another aspect was the Montgomery sit-ins. African Americans went to Woolworths and they weren't served. The following day, 300 students joined in the sit-in. They would each rotate shifts of sitting in the chairs, and many people who heard about this joined in, helped them out, and supported their cause. Many of the sit-ins were supported by politicians, as a matter of fact. Over the next year, 70,000 people were involved. 100 cities were also involved. They were so successful that similar things were held for everything. Swim-ins, watch-ins, kneel-ins, you name it. Here is a song I found interesting about Martin Luther King. Hope you enjoy.
The Ballad of Martin Luther King. Come gather around me, people. I got a song to sing about the life and legends of a man called Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was born to a sharecropper's son. All the bigots hated him. He never owned a gun. And I've been to the mountaintop. Today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. At a bus line in Montgomery, had some folks sitting in the back. Wasn't no coincidence that all these people was black. Martin Luther King put a boycott on that town. He marched with our people. He closed that bus line down. Been to the mountaintop, there I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. And I've been to the mountaintop, there I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. He preached to live nonviolence until his very end. On a hotel balcony in Memphis, mankind lost its best friend. He fought for human rights as he rode from town to town. That's what he's done in Memphis. Some sick man shot him down. And I've been to the mountaintop. Today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. And I've been to the mountaintop. Today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. Now it's time for you to take a look at that mirror on that wall. Did you pull that trigger? Or were you there at all? And there's a sickness in this nation, and it seemed to be obviously clear. When to kill a man with hate, because he would not die from fear. But I've been to the mountaintop, today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King. And I've been to the mountaintop, today I have a dream. Don't you ever forget the words of Martin Luther King.
Here is Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creeds. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. One day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight.